Every great football club has a story. Some are remembered, others are forgotten. This is Notts County, the oldest professional football club in the world. A club with incredible history, but one that has spent decades far from where its supporters believe it belongs. Today, they're starting in League 2, limited money, limited expectations, and no guarantees that we'll succeed. Let's get started. This is our home stadium, Ivy Lane. I'm going to leave it at the defaults. These are some settings, and I want to play world class. That's the easiest for me. I can play legendary too, but will result in too many losses. I don't want any financial takeovers. I don't want any fancy signings. I'm here to make a realistic season. Everything else is fine. Board expectations are strict and expected events are on. 6 minutes. Oh yeah, 6 minutes match. Youth minutes. I don't play that many youth matches, so I'll keep it there. I want to keep the gameplay authentic. Want to disable or I can plan the training plan always automated. Don't want drills. I'm gonna keep it all normal. I don't want to release them just yet. I'm gonna keep the transfers on, but then again, I don't want to hire anyone who's less than 24 years old. I want to depend heavily on the youth, develop youth from the scratch. Okay, we're all set. Which leagues I want to follow? Possibly Premier League, Championship, League 1. These are the three main ones. Apart from that, I want to keep an eye on I don't know, maybe La Liga and Major League Soccer, because I like La Liga. Right, while this screen loads, I want to talk about my philosophy. I want to play attacking football, but mostly counter-attack. My transfer policy I already discussed. I don't want to hire anyone who's over 24 years old. I want to focus my efforts on youth development, and I'm not looking for any financial takeover. And as far as friendlies are concerned, I don't play friendlies. Let's get to the action straight away. We'll go for the first professional match after we set up everything. I think that will save time and effort both. It doesn't add anything. So, yeah. Like I mentioned, this isn't going to be a quick rebuild or save where we spend millions of pounds. We're taking charge of the oldest professional football club in the world, and our goal is simple: earn our way back to the top of English football, the top flight. Every transfer has to make sense. Every young player gets a chance. Every promotion has to be earned. I'm gonna start with the save here. Yeah, I'm gonna sign $17,000 per week. Not bad.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Looks swanky. Alright, on the home screen, let's just go through all the checklists. First, the tacticals. I'm gonna not use anything specific, so let's keep it standard. That way we will build. Talk about coaches in a bit. Let's meet the squad. Okay, we have two goalkeepers. One is Kelly Roos, age 33, and I would say he's on the late end of his career. Then we have a 20-year-old goalkeeper, Griffiths. His overall is 54. You've got a left back. The name is Sarullah, sorry, 26 years old. Looks decent. And you have a centre back, McDonald. I'm like deliberately not telling out the overalls because everybody can see it. We have another centre back, McDonald, 33 years old, almost at the fag end of his career. So we have one young one, or let's say the old one, and we have another centre back, Matthew Platt, 27 years old, and then we have Bidiu, 25 years old, Makari, 23, and we have Lucas Ness at 23. So we have 4 young, or let's say 3 young centre backs, 2 on the older end, 1 left back. We already have one loanee from Manchester United, I suppose. Then you have a right back at Kellen Gordon, 27 years of age. Another option in right back. This is a loanee from from another team, Bristol, I think. You have a left midfielder named Kohyar, 27 years old. You have another one, Keenan Bennett, 26-year-old. This guy's overall is 63, so I suppose he'll be the starter and this guy's the backup. Centre mid, Riley Reynolds, 19 years old, one of the youth. C. Edwards or Curtis Edwards, 31 years of age, 60 overall. Ollie Norburn, 32, 65. You have the captain, Matt Palmer. He's 30 years of age and 64 overall. So, aging squad is what I'm looking at. Scott Robertson, this is one of the most promising talents at 61 overall. He's aged 23. He's a tall guy. You also have Jack Hinchy, almost getting to the place where he can actually contribute at 59 overall. It's a little bit of improvement. Another loanee, Mr. Tom Ayopenda, 20 years old. Then you have an attacking midfielder, Connor Grant, 23. You have another one, James Sanderson, at 52 overall, 18 years of age. Probably one of the youth, just recently promoted. Best to send him out on loan, but I don't have much backup. Let's see. You have a right midfielder who's a loanee, Jaden Luca. You have a left winger, 63, Will Jarvis. This is, I think, one of the good guys or one of the crucial guys on the left wing. On the right, we have Jody Jones, decent for a 27-year-old. Now let's get into the attack department. The strikers, Alassana Jata. He's 26 years old. This is the main guy, I suppose. He has a contract expiring in 12 months. So he's a crucial player. We need to develop him better. We have Matthew Dennis and we have Mai Traore as the backup striker at 25 years of age. An important player. So, come end of the season, we don't know how many of these players will remain with us, but I definitely want to get rid of people who are 30 plus. That frees up my salaries on a monthly basis. Plus, I'll be able to get more youth injection in. Okay, the squad is done. Now let's talk about hiring a coach. Now, coaches are crucial, as you know. So we're going to be very picky here. We want to know which areas of our game we need to improve. So based on what I've seen so far, I think midfield is something we need to invest in. So we're gonna have not many, maybe just two coaches. This guy, Tommy Hogg, and this guy, Nicholas Harding. That gives us an all-round. There's one more. This guy is cheaper. So since midfield is the one we want to focus more on, so let's hire um, this guy, Nicholas Harding, because I can move him around whenever I want. I can use him in all departments. So where do I add him? See, as per this, the most requirement is in the midfield. The remaining have an ideal stars at 12 for attack, 12 for defense, and only 7 for goalkeeping. So I'm going to keep it for midfield for now. I'm going to have one more coach. Yeah, I'm going to set the tactics a little bit later. Hire one more coach for midfield. I'm going to hire a cheaper one. I will not be so strenuous on one. Yeah, 10 out of 16 is not bad. Let me see if I can add just one more. Okay, the only viable option I have is this guy at almost 4 stars. Cost me 4,900. Or this guy, 5,000. But I'd rather prefer an expert rather than a novice, so I'm gonna put him here. That gives me almost a stacked midfield coach. And let me see if I can get one for the goalkeeping. I'm not trying to exhaust my budget, but this guy's a novice, so let's see if we can fit him anywhere. But we need to have a good goalkeeper, so he needs to develop fast. Okay, so let's see what effect this guy has. So we have 2 academy players and 2 main players. You can see Roos will take longer to develop because he's older. Griffiths is quite young and will develop fast. Let's talk about this. This is the biggest change if I didn't have the coach versus when I'm hiring these coaches. From 100 they go down to 44 weeks. See what I mean? A lot of them develop really fast, including the academic graduates. Yeah, it's right now at 59 average. That's what we need to work on. Okay, coaches are done. Next we have to set development plans. Why they're important: if you don't assign a particular play style to a player, they stay at dynamic, and that takes much longer to develop. So I'm gonna change this to something he is more comfortable with. Right now he's already a little comfortable at goalkeeper, so let's focus on ball keeping keeper for him. This guy, I want to start with goalkeeper. I need him to develop fast. Left back, I think I'm gonna keep him at full back. In 9 weeks he grows to the next overall. Center back, we focus on this guy is very old and he's going to go down. It says level down, so I'm gonna prolong it as much as I can, so I will keep him at defender, trying to get rid of this guy as fast as I can. Okay, keep him at defender. This guy also at defender. Most of them are same. Sometimes you see when you change the role, it decreases the number of weeks or increases it depending on what you choose, right? So at dynamic he's going to take 30 weeks to develop, so I'm gonna assign him something specific but keep it more or less the same, so I'll keep him at defender for now. For Ness, I'll also keep defender for him. All the center backs are at defender for me. Okay, a right back is going to be a full back at all times. First learn their own trait, then move to the other wing. Now comes the midfield. This is where the most impact will come from. A left mid or left winger, but I want to keep him at left wide midfielder. For Bennett's also, I'm gonna keep him at wide midfielder. I can keep him at this one, playmaker. Let's see, he's comfortable with the winger. Nah, I'll keep him wide playmaker. Reynolds. Now this is our main, just the youths. So I'm gonna keep him box to box, I think. Yeah, I think box to box is important because we need a good engine team. For Edwards, this guy's old, so I'm gonna keep him at deep lying midfielder. Or for Norburn, again an older guy, keep him here. Palmer, this is again an older guy, keep him at holding. 23 years old, I need him to run faster, so I'm gonna keep him. I think based on this I can use him as wide half or deep lying. See, I need more defensive midfielders. The play style we play is more counter attack, so the more deeper they are, the better they control things. For Jack Hinchy, I'll keep him maybe a box crusher. Well, it's gonna take longer, so let's go to playmaker. Yeah, playmaker makes more sense. Ayor Penda, again, fresh guy, 20 years old, can be used anywhere, and he's the one that's going to develop the fastest, I think. I'm gonna keep him either box to box or playmaker. Since he's a center midfield, I'll keep him play box to box. Okay, these guys are the ones that contribute the most. The attacking midfielder, I'm gonna keep him to advanced playmaker. Same goes for the other young guy, Sanderson. Right mid, he has good, decent pace, but I'll keep him at wide midfielder for now. Now the wingers. Wingers can be really attacking, so I'm gonna put him to a winger. For Jones too, a winger makes sense. This guy's old, so it's gonna take a long time. First, I want the strikers to learn about poaching. So that's where my focus will be for all the strikers. Poachers. All three are set. That takes care of all the development plans for my main starting 11. Let's see what. Okay, yeah, youth academy. That's next step. Let's check out what we have in our youth ranks. So we already have a 17-year-old goalkeeper who is growing and still potential to grow. This guy not so much, so I'm gonna take him off. I can release him whenever I want. I don't want to hire anyone whose potential is less than 80-85. Okay, all of these are above 80. I have one striker, two right midfielder and wingers, and three defensive midfielders. This is good. So let's talk about development for them. Okay, I think we're all set, but just a little tweak since we are on 1st of June. Let's just go and set the development plans for the youth as well. That way they know what they're doing specifically. He's already a good goalkeeper, so let's keep developing him that way. The defensive midfielder. Now wide half is what I want him to work on. And yeah, White House will be what I want for my youth. All three youth are set to White House. And wide midfielder, he's just 14, so he can take some time. Right winger, I'll keep him at wing. And as with my main team, I'm gonna keep him as a poacher. He has good potential, and he grows in 9 weeks, so that's good. I have just one youth scout, and I'm gonna not add anyone else. Let's set him out to Europe. Again, I'm gonna keep most of my players English, so right now by budget, as you can see, is only permitting me for a 3 months program, so let's do that. What I want basically, I think the wing backs or the full backs, this is the most what I want to look at. I already have 3 central defenders, so let's aim at a attacking midfielder, and I have only 1 striker, so I'll get 1 more. And I want fullbacks, playmaker. Yeah, you can only choose 3. I've already sent him out, so he's scouting. Let's go check out the objectives this season. We have 2 objectives. We want to win the EFL League 2 and reach the round of 16 Emirates FA Cup. That will be easier said than done on this budget. Current position is 18. Let's check out the standings. Right now, before the league starts, 18 of a possible 24. We'll need to climb all the way up here to promotion. Right. Our budget is almost done. We have already spent $2 million. We just have a 29,000 budget left. So let's start, or let's get to selling fast. I don't want to buy anything right now with my budget. I don't have the opportunity to buy anything. So let's get to selling my players. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the oldest one. I'm gonna keep the keeper for now. The McDonald guy, this guy needs to go, so I'm adding him to the transfer list. This guy has a good overall, so I'm gonna keep him, but Edwards needs to go. And so does Palmer, I would say. Yeah, also 30. So let's wait for a good offer before we get crazy about things. We can afford to offload the winger since he's 27, and I already have a right midfielder, so yeah, this one also. Bennett, this is the main guy for the left flank. Yeah, I think we were more or less set. Just one last tweak is I wanna send out my youth out on loan. So Sanderson needs to go out on loan, and Reynolds also needs to go out on loan so he can get some playtime under his belt. I'm gonna keep Griffiths because I want him to he will be the backup for our only goalkeeper. Hinchy, 22 years of age, let's keep him because we have a good coaching staff right now, so let's stick to that. Okay, I think we're all set. We'll talk about contract renewals when it comes to that. I think all set to begin. We have a email telling me that the youth scout has headed out for the next 3 months, In the next 3 months, we need to have the budget to send him out for another 3 months. July 1st. Here we go. 400 messages. Yeah, he's asking why I am transfer listing him. That I can't guarantee you games. Looking at options. Looking at options for you too, brother. And the future is exciting. This is the guy, Matt Palmer. Right, so some of the players we've seen might not be with us by the end of this season, but some may become legends depending on how they develop. We've received our first offer for Jody Jones, right winger, 27 years of age. Tempting, very tempting. Well, let's see if we can get a little higher. Not much, just 1.25 million. That will set our because one sale will make or break our budget this season, but we also have to balance it with the number of players we have. We've received one for Edwards. Okay, we need to 260 is what I can get, so let's try 260, see how it works out, and keep going. Another offer. Wow, people really want this guy. 250. Okay, I'm gonna keep it simple, just 260 for both. Let's see if it works out. Somebody pulled out. Yeah, for the right winger, nobody wants to pay 1.2 million, so I guess he's gonna stay. Okay, I've received an offer for McDonald. Somebody's willing to pay 360,000. I'm gonna negotiate 380. That's the best we can get. Let's keep going. Okay, we received two offers, one for Jones, one for Platt. You know what? I don't want to sell this guy. For Platt, maybe I can consider, but only if the offer is right. So I'm gonna ask for $680,000. Another offer received for Mr. Matt Palmer. Okay, almost where we want it, just slightly better. So I'm gonna keep it to 710. See if anybody's, let's see if there are any takers for this guy. Okay, McDonald's negotiations break down, so that's that. I'm gonna skip the friendlies and wait for the real matches, because currently I don't think they're adding anything. So we have a match coming up in 22 days. Another offer, 380 is what we're aiming at. So let's see if somebody gives us 380 for this guy. Another email saying something didn't work out, the agreement. Okay, while we're doing this, let's also set up the formation and everything, the tactics part. Okay, so what I do is I like a lot of 4-2-3-1, but this one is wide, the one that I play, and that way I can assign properly. 4-2-3-1 is my tactic. Let's talk about player roles. Yeah, but first let's change the players. Okay, this guy is a striker, but I want my most experience and the best overall here. Where is my CDM? CM. So this is the guy I want up front. Mr. Grant. On the left wing we have Bennett to carry the attack. On the right wing we have Luca. And then we have Mr. Norburn and Mr. Palmer in the midfield. We have Platt, Bideo. Okay. How old is this guy? Let's see. Okay, 27, 26, not much difference, but a lot of difference in the overall, so I'm gonna keep him here. Put my finger. Okay, so my plan is to start with a midfield 4-2-3-1, and after submissions or substitutes, I'm gonna add the wingers. So for backup, I don't want any right backs. I'd rather have my wingers in place. Two midfielders is decent. Two center backs, not really. I'm gonna back it up with one striker and the backup goalie. Yeah, so now let's talk about the team tactics. I'm gonna keep the build-up style to balance everything. For player roles, we already have an attacking forward, so we'll keep him up attacking forward. The playmaker is gonna stay at playmaker. The wide midfielder, we're gonna use him as a winger. Same for this guy. A winger makes sense. You'll see it happening on the pitch when we start. So since these guys are older, I'm gonna keep it a holding for both of them. I can keep center half, that's decent. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him at stopper, defender for this guy. Okay, his stamina is allowing him to be a wing back, so let's keep him at wing back. Let's see, Mr. Barry Cotter is also a wing back, that's decent. Goalkeeper, yeah, I think this is a good tactic to set up, and the results will show. 4-2-3-1 wide is my play style, and moving on, we just have 22 more days before our first official professional match. Offer received for Mr. Connor Grant, 23 years of age. Nope, I don't want to sell you. Somebody's deal also fell out. Couldn't reach an agreement. Just fine. Another offer received for Mr. McDonald. Somebody is asking for 360. Let's see if we can get 380 for the guy, because that's the best possible. At his age, 33 years of age, it shouldn't be a problem. So, more or less, we know about the weaker teams in League 2 based on what we've been saying so far. Okay, 380 is what they agreed to. I can answer. It's just 33, 380. Let's try 400. I know it's not gonna work out, but what the hell. Mr. Edwards gets a 240. See, all of these offers are coming really close to check and see if we can offload the guy for a little less. I don't want to do that since I'm on super tight budget of 27,000 so far. But if an offer is really good, okay, another one, 250. Yeah, I'm gonna go 270 for you too, brother. Mr. Palmer at center midfield, 902. Okay, there's an agreement of what we had asked. So let's accept the offer. I'm gonna lose one of my great midfielders, but I understand that. But let's see. I'm hoping to develop the defensive midfielders faster because of our coaches. Oh, I think it's worked out. Oh, the guy's leaving. Alright. Matt Palmer is gone. And not bad. It's an excellent deal. We still have some depth with Robertson at 61 and Auburn, who I also think will need to go based on how old he is, but at a good price. Yeah, now let's quickly go over and check our transfer budget. Okay, we have $763,000 right now. So I think we need to reinvest some of that money in a good midfield. So let's set up our transfer scouts really quick. We have 3 scouts ongoing right now, Ireland and England. England you won't find many because most of them are from higher leagues and we can't afford them, so let's keep it to North Europe. But I want to explore Scotland, and I'm gonna give instructions. I don't want anything and everything. I want specific departments. So let's start with midfielder. I want defensive midfielders, anything between 20 and 25. First team quality is what I want. Defense and pass. Physical and ball control if we can. Or if I choose too many, it will be difficult to find any, so I'm gonna leave the rest. Apart from defensive midfielders, I want attacking midfielders too. So I'm gonna keep searching for these guys as well. See if we can find someone less than 25 years of age. Just want him first team quality. Yeah, other than that, I think we need good backup defenders in the left back and right back. So let's do that. Again, between 20 and 25, nothing more. We're gonna do the same thing for right backs. It's actually a good idea because we already have a goalkeeper who's almost developed. He's at 64 overall, who can replace the current goalkeeper. So I'm not gonna look for goalkeepers, but always looking for a striker is good, because strikers have the biggest egos. Set them out for a couple of matches and they would want to leave. So always be in the hunt for a good striker. Yeah, I think we're more or less set. One defense, one attacking midfielder, left back, right back, and a striker. And let's keep our eye open for anybody who's between 16 and 19. The youth, probably. That's what I'm trying to get at. Overall condition, if he is a first team prospect, that would qualify him for our scouts. Okay. So currently, based on our list, we have a few starters. Wow. We have M. Healy or Matt Healy. Ooh, he's good. Let's scout him a little bit. And we have two left backs. Young, let's see, 25 years old. This guy is at the best stage of his career. Two for right backs as well, 25. This is the ceiling that I will hire on. Not more than 25 years of age. Okay, now that the scouting is set for players to be bought. Okay, move on. Andrew Jatta. This is our striker. This is the main guy. I ain't sell him. Okay. I think we got what we needed from Dundee United, so let's accept that. Okay, 10 more days to go. 9. Okay. Yeah, he looks old too. Gonna skip the animatic. Curtis Edwards gone to Dundee United at 260,000. I think this is gonna be an A. Got the best out of the deal. I think we have good depth. We have two central midfielders, but like we are scouting, we need to add more, and we will. Yeah. 8 more days to our first match. Another offer received for Mr. McDonald. This time it's at 360. Let's try for 380. Oh, we got one 380, right? I think we missed that chance. Oh, while we are at here, let's go and check out the finances. Okay, see, we are at 1 million again. That's good, but we're still in a loss. Yeah, we're gonna fix that over the coming months. So almost a month now. Some of them are growing. Okay, this guy started at 380. I think we should be accepting it since he's a little old. I have 2 new roles available. Let's get to it. Okay, so the white half is applying his bit, and this guy too. See, we have almost one at 58, one at 61. Once he grows to 62, I think we can include him in our first team conversations. How old is he? 16. Yeah, I think he can work. Youth tournament started. Okay, this is the 3rd transfer out of the season. AD Quetta FC. Rod McDonald. Excellent deal, he says. And we have good backups, but younger. Slightly less than the max we could have gotten, so I'm okay. 1 month has passed and we have already sold 3 of our players. And we have a new scout mission to be looked at. He found 3 players. This one I'm not looking at because he doesn't have much potential, so let's reject him over outright. Ooh, this guy looks nice. 90s. Sign him. This guy I want to keep looking at, but he's young. We don't have that much budget, so. Okay, we're almost at our first match of the day or of the season, and let's set up the team real quick. Before we do that, are there any notifications we need to look at? Got 200 messages. from Hitchy. This is your chance, brother. Says I'm worried that this transfer is almost over now. We don't look like we've bought in the players we need to strengthen the team. We're working on it, brother. Don't worry. I need to set up my tactics. I already did. Okay, so just before the first match, it always does ask that. So let's talk about Scott Robinson. I'm going to keep him at centre half. Yeah, everything else is set. Robinson replaces one of our top performers. Norburn becomes the captain. Video and Platt remain where they are. So now currently it looks decent. I think we need another center mid. I'm going to keep him here. Like I said, at halftime I want to introduce my wingers. So let's do the quick sub setting here. I'll have this guy. Yeah, two of them I'll set up, and one I'll leave for chance in case of injuries or anything like that. To the press conference.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now. You ready?
We'll keep all of them in high spirits.
That's all the time we have for today.
Okay. All of them are without sharpness because they haven't played any match. So let's see what this team is made of.
A new beginning, the opening match day of the season, and a keen sense of optimism enveloping everyone. Who will come out on top? We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide
I'm going to keep the
analysis
defensive
is
line a little bit higher.
You can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff, with their respective league seasons about to get underway. What are you expecting?
It might be the first game of the season, but these away fans are already talking about winning the title. So it's important they get off to a good start here. This should be an entertaining game.
Defensively. That's a good-looking shot. Well,
Good
the
save.
shot looked promising, but the keeper
Okay,
had the
so
measure
we
on
have
it.
to build from.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Salford City. It's now 1-0 with 6 minutes played.
Okay, that's a good pass.
He's in behind. Chance still there. And off the post that time.
Oh, come on, this is not an offside.
Offside is the decision.
Oh, no. Just like the other. First chance miss. Not a good.
Well, a significant reorganisation within the football club and a new manager in place. What sort of impact are you expecting from him?
Well, it's a big appointment, so he has to get off to a good start here. And with the players they've got, they have to be challenging for the title come the end of the season, that's for sure.
And back with Grant. There's a
Oh,
living,
come on,
breathing
that would have
example
been
of
an easy
positional
pass.
sense.
That's a freeing up the striker.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an
This
end.
comes down to the sharpness of the guy. Can hold up defenders very well.
Baker Richardson. Well, that's a fine-looking pass.
It's a good
Oh,
defense.
they were in a
Tackle.
decent position too.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Now, someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
It's a goal for Bristol Rovers. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 60 minutes played.
Only if you
Alex
could get
keeping
there.
us right
Oh,
up to date.
almost there. Ah,
Snuffing out the danger.
beautiful.
And bursting forward.
Oh,
Goalkeeper
almost.
inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save.
Almost.
Really good reaction from the keeper.
Look at that. How close was that? Keeper got a touch. Okay. Let's see if we can get this corner in the right place.
And there's the delivery. It took a nick on the way through.
Okay. Slightly higher power. Oh, almost.
Well, it
Oh,
could
this
be
is
on
not
for
good.
here.
This is not good.
And he's missed the
Oh.
opportunity to net the opening goal.
Wow.
Well, it should be 1-0.
That was
Derek.
close.
You can see how
We
frustrated he is
shouldn't be
with
doing
himself.
that. The defense has to hold up better. Yeah, that's about right.
And that's really
Ah.
well read.
Yeah, that's the way to snuff out pressure.
Baker Richardson. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And after the cross,
It's a
a
good block.
tremendous block.
Beautiful.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Platt. On to Robertson. Yatta.
Almost.
An alert
Oh,
intervention.
striker has to do better.
Smith. Dangerous ball.
This is dangerous ball.
And might be regretting that now.
You can see some holes in the defense. Attack-wise, I think we're fine. Beautiful.
Trying to connect. And running in behind.
Ah, that's a
Now
beauty.
they have their opener, and
That's
now
a
they
beauty.
can celebrate.
Alassana Jatta, the striker, delivers at 33 minutes.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that
Beautiful
defensive
through
line.
ball.
And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance.
Okay.
Could catch them on the break. Nice weight on the pass. In position.
Ah, beautiful.
Two in quick
We are
succession.
breaking that team
No
apart.
wonder they're celebrating.
Jaden Luca, the
Well,
guy
as you
on
can see,
the right
defending is
midfield,
all over the place.
delivers
That's
with
far
a
too easy for the
beautiful
attackers.
finish.
The goalkeeper's got
Curveball.
absolutely no chance there.
So 2-0 now. A lot of space to attack. Antwi
Ooh,
showing a real will to win the ball.
ah, that was very,
Might
very
lead to a
close.
chance.
Yeah,
Vital intervention.
it was an intervention. Hit him on the head.
Could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
And over it comes. Can he finish here? Element of risk there, but he's won the
Ooh.
ball.
Good through ball, but got caught.
Grant with it. Now with Norburn. And Bennett's on the ball. And back with Grant. It's a weighted
Oh, beautiful.
pass.
Ah,
Conclusion is
that was
played it
nice.
Far too easy for the
that's
keeper.
far too easy.
Well, I don't think you can believe
True
it.
that.
That's such an easy save in the end.
Beautifully weighted ball. And it's opening up.
How are you missing
So
those
the whistle then.
chances?
We're at
This
the halfway
sharpness.
stage in this match.
And when a player is not sharp enough, he doesn't get all the bonuses for finishing
So off
and
and
everything
running
else.
here.
Okay, so a lot of our build-up was concentrated on the left-hand side of the pitch. We need to shift a little bit on the right, I feel, and let's see.
So they get the second half going here.
I'm not gonna always pass in front. That's not
Coulter.
how Europeans play, so we're gonna keep it at that. Beautiful.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. And
Ah,
there's a quality
almost.
defender in action.
A slightly better pass and they were in there.
Okay, I've got a midfielder here, so no need to worry. Oh,
Garner. That's a good-looking ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. First priority was just to clear it away. Playing it in.
beautiful clearance. Ooh,
Baker Richardson. Well, a good tackle. Norburn. Barry Cotter. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him.
Good
but
run,
now he needs
I
to
think.
fulfill that potential.
Ooh,
He
okay.
might just have to be patient, though.
Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
it was until that interception.
Norburn.
Okay.
Beto.
Go
Doing
through.
well to keep it.
Yeah, they're certainly enjoying this.
And
Beautiful
back
through ball.
forwards. Trying to open them up.
Beautiful brace
There he
for the
is,
striker.
and the double. They just can't subdue him.
Alessandro Jatta.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Salford City. They've pulled one back with 60 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. And into the last 30 minutes now.
Ah,
Possession
should have
lost
lost it
there.
here.
Referee intervening.
Is that a handball? And now's the time to
And they're
introduce.
making a change.
Get on Jarvis, much more attacking player.
Bobby Kamwa. Thomas now. Very quick thinking there. Yatta. Counter-attacking possibilities.
Get the
He
other
wasn't
wing
likely
around
to get away
quickly.
with that. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. And the timing was perfect.
chaos.
Ball one. And quick thinking defensively. Now I'm hearing that something has happened.